I'm Ethan Illers of KMUH Sports, joined again now by Connor Worley of the Missourian, bringing you this edition of Full Court Press. Missouri taking on LSU. Mizzou loses 86-80 in overtime. Connor, Coach Will Wade of LSU said that the team that forces overtime ends up winning 72% of the time, and today, unfortunately for Mizzou, LSU did just that.
Yeah, and it didn't seem like LSU was going to be able to force overtime, but in the last 2:08, they went on that 15-1 run, sparked by Skylar Mays and hitting those 2 threes, getting some free throws, and then Tremont Waters hit another 3 to get them back to the game. They just hit 3 free throws at the end, helped push to overtime.
I mean, the team that forces overtime wins 72% of the time. The team that comes back and forces, it's hard to turn that momentum. Now, we made a mistake on that first possession and rotated through and gave up the 3. So, you worry about that a little bit. But once you forced overtime, you felt good.
I just think, we just let one slip, and like I told the guys, I apologize for not getting them over the hump.
I really did enjoy watching Suggs and Pinson play. Those Suggs, you could see the aggression in him. You could see him taking advantage of this opportunity. Xavier Pinson, on the other hand, had a couple of sparks there for the Tigers as well. Just, I think with them taking advantage of this opportunity without Mark Smith in the lineup, though, you have to at least appreciate the effort of these two players.
Yeah, they absolutely needed that experience. And Suggs, for sure, he had 29 minutes tonight, which is by far the most he's had all season. He's really seen an uptick since Texas A&M. In Pinson, he had some good moments, but I think he had 4 fouls in a 6-minute stretch that got him out of the game, and he could have avoided a lot of those.
I feel pretty comfortable. I got to make the shots I'm open. I had a lot of open shots. I didn't capitalize, so I tried to get to the lane, get the free throw, get my game going. But I felt pretty comfortable.
That last 2 minutes for Missouri in the end of regulation was just brutal. It's going to come back to bite them, obviously. They squander a 14-point lead with 2 minutes to go. That's almost unheard of, if you will. Just what was going wrong out there? Obviously, a bunch of turnovers for sure.
Well, LSU just turned up the pressure defensively. They went into a full-court trap, and they were really pressing when Missouri got in their half-court offense. And you could just see it overwhelm them.
Konza Martin talked about him liking his chances of Mark Smith playing against Auburn. Clearly, though, the sooner Mark Smith comes back for this Missouri Tigers team, the better.
Yeah, they're going to need him. He's averaging 12.6 points per game right now, and that's very valuable for them, especially because this team seems to be so scoring adjacent at times. And I think with his absence, we're really seeing how valuable he is to this team.
Well, there you have it. Mizzou falls to LSU 86-80. They will take on Auburn Wednesday night.